Welcome to the AES show in San Francisco. You are on gearwire.com and I'm Jim Motley from SSL, here to show you our new complete in-the-box production solution, the SSL Nucleus. Nucleus is everything that a serious in-the-box producer needs. It has your audio interface, your monitor section, your complete controllers, and it comes with the Duality native plugins included for a total SSL system. But the nice thing about Nucleus is the fact that it's not linked to any one thing. We would consider ourselves format agnostic when it comes to DAWs, and it's not what we as a manufacturer think that matters, it's what you as a user thinks that matters. So what we have at the moment is we have the Nucleus set up, running a Logic session. You can see on the VPOTs and the displays we have the track names and the pans, and we could also have this as the aux ends, or the track types, or the volumes. I can also bring up and load plugins by pressing the user buttons at the top here. These buttons and pots turn into softkeys that you can assign to any function from your DAW. So I can bring up plugins and load them on a channel strip. I can change the aux ends. I can zoom in on tracks. But with the Mackie control implementation in Logic, we can go one further. And on the front of the desk here, we have an EQ button and a dynamics button. Inside of Logic, I can press the EQ button, and on these VPOTs, my parameters for frequency of gain on the Duality native channel strips that we have included come up automatically. And I can press the dynamics button, and all the controls for my channel strip compressors come onto the pot. This means that I can actually tweak my plugin parameters without opening a plugin window, meaning I can mix with my ears and not with my eyes. Nucleus is not just about one piece of software. It works with many pieces of software. You can see at the moment I have a Logic session on the screen, and all of my faders are my Logic faders and my Logic pans. But I can very, very quickly scroll the screen across into Pro Tools, and by pressing the DAW2 button, all of my faders are now my Pro Tools faders. So this is running my Pro Tools session, and this is also running my Logic session, all on a single control surface. And this works with Propellerhead's Reason, this works with Ableton Live, it works with Final Cut. Anything that runs an MCU or a Huey will respond to Nucleus. 2 K-series mic preamps, just like we put in the Duality and the AWS. And these have combi inputs, so when you plug in a guitar or a bass in the back, the impedance automatically switches over. They have phase invert, high-pass filters, and an insert point. A really nice feature about the insert point is we can flip its position in the signal path. So if I have an analog bus compressor that I want to put over my in-the-box mix, by pressing the mix down button, it switches the insert points to be post-DA, so you can use your analog outboard in an in-the-box mix. We also have 2 headphone outputs and 2 monitor outputs, one on +4, one on -10, and a wet-dry control to give you true zero latency monitoring when you're tracking. Nucleus also has an iPod input, which you can go on mini jack into the monitor section on the back, and it has optical SP diff, so you can plug a MacBook or connect other digital equipment direct to it. You'll see that we're also using it with an M-Box. So in Logic, we're using Nucleus's inbuilt sound card, and in Pro Tools, we're using the M-Box and bringing the analog outputs from that into the external monitor inputs on the Nucleus. To round off the package, Nucleus also comes with the Duality native channel strip and bus compressor to give you the SSL-sound, but in the DAW that you work with. So Nucleus is going to be shipping in 2 weeks, starting on November 19th. List price is $5,000, and it's the starting point into the in-the-box world of SSL processing. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check back to gearwire.com for more updates from the show of new equipment.